As a child, did you ever wander off on a trip to the grocery store, losing sight of your parent, wondering how you'll ever be reunited? You wander the aisles, frantically searching for the person you seem to have misplaced until you find them right in the spot where you first left them. Now, consider the hardships of being a cat. You have to nap, play, climb, nap, eat, meow, nap some more. Couple these two concepts together, and you've got yourself a video game. This is Little Kitty Big City. Developed and published by Double Dagger Studio, Little Kitty Big City is exactly what its title suggests. You play as a little kitty in a big city. Greeted with bright, playful colors on the main menu and the silhouette of a feline crossing the loading screen, from the moment you boot up the game, you know you're in for some playful shenanigans. The game begins with our titular kitty napping on the windowsill of their apartment when, whoa! One stray stretch causes the cat to careen from the open window to the streets below, colliding with a crow along the way. From this point on, you have one goal. One main goal anyway. Get back home. Exploring is what this game is about. Each little area is designed in a way that is visually interesting and feels genuine and lifelike, while maintaining the playful art style. Using brightly muted colors among the set pieces accentuates how our kitty views this city as their playground. Similar to House House's Untitled Goose Game, the humans in this game are faceless, as their individuality isn't really that important to the kitty experience. The architecture of the environment feels intentional, yet at the same time entirely organic. The way the birds chirp as they fly into view, or the rattle of the train as it passes overhead, are excellent audio details that lend to an even more lively world to explore. The team's love for animals is on full display through the character animations. From the ready-to-pounce prowl when crouching to the kicking of the hind legs when squeezing through a crawl space, every movement is exactly what you would expect from a cat. Cute, and just a little silly. Throughout the city, you'll meet a handful of other animals, fellow cats included, each with a unique task for you to accomplish. Helping out these curious critters will net you rewards like food, fast travel, or silly cat emotes. Excuse me, I just gotta loaf up real quick. These animals are silly and endearing, like this chameleon in a top hat who thinks he's invisible, or this PR assistant beetle who is overworked and underpaid. To complete their tasks, you'll have to use all the abilities in your kitty arsenal. You can knock things over, run into things, meow, pounce on birds, pounce on people, climb some ivy, steal. You can make good choices or be an absolute menace. That's your prerogative as a kitty. Oh, you also get hats. You get to put silly little hats on the cat. In my time with the game, I did have fun exploring and trying to find new things, but despite the relatively small area, I was constantly getting turned around. The map function, while cute in concept, was not ideal for navigating, and I really hardly ever used it. If there were some way to add my own marks to it, I may be singing a different tune. As for the platforming, the majority of the time it felt great, but occasionally I found it a bit of a struggle to get the aim of a jump just right, causing Kitty to claw down the wall. Or alternatively, Kitty climbs up only to immediately fall off the other side of the ledge. Of course, these are more my personal nitpicks than actual glaring issues with the game. Little Kitty Big City is a heartfelt letter to our furry friends. Lucas here was absolutely enamored with it the moment I first started playing the game. For all the time you may spend watching silly cat videos, it's definitely fun to spend a bit of time being the silly cat videos. It's an absolute pleasure to cat your way through this cozy neighborhood. From swiping sandwiches to climbing counters, I had a great time with this game, and I highly recommend you spend some time experiencing what it is to be a little kitty in a big city. The game is currently available on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and Steam, so get out there and help this little fella get home. Thanks for stopping by.